Hey guys, Gossip and Reactions Maristic. More than 180,000 people across France march against soaring anti-Semitism amid the Israel-Hamas war. More than 180,000 people across France, including 100,000 in Paris, marched peacefully on Sunday to protest against rising anti-Semitism in the wake of Israel's ongoing war against Hamas in Gaza. Prime Minister Elizabeth Borne, representatives of several parties on the left, conservatives, and centrist of President Emmanuel Macron's party, as well as far-right leader Marine Le Pen, attend Sunday's march in the French capital amid tight security. Macron did not attend, but expressed his support for the protests and called on citizens to rise up against the unbearable resurgence of the unbridled anti-Semitism. However, the leader of the far-left France Unbarred Party, Jean-Luc Mélenchon, stayed away from the march, saying last week on X, formerly known as Twitter, that the march would be a meeting of friends of unconditional support for the massacre in Gaza. The Interior Minister said at least 182,000 people marched in several French cities in response to the call launched by the leaders of the parliament's upper and lower houses. No major incident has been reported, it said. Paris authorities deployed 3,000 police troops along the route of the protests called by the leader of the Senate and Parliament's lower house, the National Assembly, amid an alarming increase in anti-Jewish acts in France since the start of the Israel's war against Hamas after its October 7th surprise attack on Israel. France has the largest Jewish population in Europe, but given its own World War II collaboration with the Nazis, anti-Semitic acts today open and old scars. Holding a French flag, Robert Phil said, "Marching against anti-Semitism is more than a duty. It's a march against violence, against anti-Semitism, against all political extremists that are infiltrating the society to show that the silent majority does exist," the 67-year-old said. Family members of some of the 40 French citizens killed in the initial Hamas attack and of those missing or held hostage also took part in the march, which Paris police said drew 105,000 participants. Patrick Klugman, a lawyer and a member of the Freedom Committee working to obtain the release of people held by Hamas in other groups in Gaza, said the large participation in the march is meaningful and symbolic in reassuring Jewish communities in France. "I am very proud of my country because of this symbolization," Klugman said. "I feel less alone than in the past weeks and days." Jonathan Arfi, the president of the Representatives Council of Jewish Institutions in France, known as CRIF, said he was encouraged Sunday's show of support, but the question remained, he told French broadcaster BFM at the march, what will be done against anti-Semitism tomorrow? Thomas Sisley, an Israeli and French actor, insisted the massive show of solidarity proves that majority of French citizens are against violence and hate against any religion and ethnic group. "We are not Jews, we are not Muslims, we are not Christian," Sisley said. "We are French and we are here to show that we are all together. French authorities have registered more than 1,000 acts against Jews around the country in the month since the conflict in the Middle East began. Former French President François Hollande said there are many French flags in the protests, but what unites us is not just a flag, it's what it represents. It's the value of freedom and the value of human dignity. In a letter addressed to the French on Sunday, Macron vowed that perpetrators will be prosecuted and punished. A France where our Jewish fellow citizens are afraid is not France, Macron said in the letter published in Le Parisien newspaper. He called on the country to remain united behind values and work for peace and security for all in the Middle East. Macron said he will attend in my heart and in spirit, but not in person. My role is to build unity of the country and to be firm on values, Macron said Saturday on the sidelines of Armistice Day commemoration to mark the end of World War I. Again, guys, it's a lot going on. Let's see if I can finish this. French far-right leader Marine Le Pen attended Sunday's march amid fierce criticisms that her once pariah National Rally party has failed to shake off its anti-Semitic heritage despite growing political legitimacy. Let's see. After arriving to the march with the president of the party, Jordan Bardella, Le Pen dismissed critics and said that she and the party members are exactly where we need to be. She called on other politicians to take a break from fomenting political controversies during the march. Le Pen and other far-right officials showed up at the end of the march, hundreds of meters away from government members and other officials who led the demonstration. Bonn, who is the daughter of Jewish Holocaust survivor, tweeted, the presence of the National Rally is not fooling anyone. The president of the Paris Region Council, Valérie Pécresse, a former conservative presidential candidate, denounced hypocrisy, saying that National Rally officials ran against her in past election who were clearly anti-Semitic people, and Marine Le Pen never sanctioned them. As of Saturday, officials counted 1,247 anti-Semitic acts since October 7, nearly 3 times as many as the whole of 2022, according to the Interior Ministry. Sunday's march in Paris appeared as the biggest gathering to denounce anti-Semitism in France since the 1990 demonstration against the desecration of a Jewish cemetery. France has banned a number of pro-Palestinian demonstrations. All the supporters have marched in several French cities in the past weeks, including thousands demanding a ceasefire in Gaza and a protest in Paris last Sunday. Again, I am reporting to you what's been on the news, what's going on. I have no opinion. I have nothing to say. I hope everything can come to a conclusion at peace, and we can all be neighbors, be brother. Subscribe and let me know how you feel. Bye.